Hi guys, welcome to Storytime of VS. Today I'm going to be reading Abuela by author Dorros, illustrated by Elisa Kleven. I chose this book because there is like a shocking surprise in it. I'm not going to tell you guys, so watch till the end of the video. Before we start this nice book, Abuela is like how you say in Spanish for grandma. And our reading buddy for today is going to be Mrs. Rabbit. So, since I'm reading a Spanish and English book mix, rabbit in Spanish is called conejo or coneja. So that's why I chose this rabbit. Because conejo is always in my brain and also coneja. So that's why I chose this rabbit. Now we can get on with the book, Abuela book. They have really nice dresses. And this one has a dedication to I'm going to read it to you guys. To my grandmothers, a Miss Abuela and Alex, AD. Okay? Abuela takes me on the bus. We'll go all around the city. So this is Abuela. And this is Mira. Here, this one's Mira. They're going on the bus. And they're going to go like all around the world and stuff. You guys can look. They have rainbow, like, Mira has like a rainbow skirt. And Abuela has like a star red polka dot skirt with rainbow stars on it. Abuela's my grandma. She is my mother's mother. Abuela means grandma in Spanish. Abuela speaks mostly Spanish because that's what people spoke where she grew up. Before she came to this country, Abuela and I are always going places. So they always go to places. They're in the bus right now. So this reminds me that Abuela actually grew up in Mexico because in Mexico they mostly speak Spanish, and I know that. So maybe Mira too, because well, that's her grandmother, so she should be like, maybe she's born here, she's born in a different place, but her grandmother is from Mexico, so maybe she also knows some Spanish, just like Abuela. Today we're going to the park. El parque es lindo, says Abuela. I know what she means. I think the park is beautiful too. So el parque es lindo means like the park is beautiful. It is beautiful. There's like a lot of birds here, and Mira and Abuela are here. And it looks like there's like people also there. This little girl has roller skates. They're so tiny, like really, really tiny. Like the wheels that are on the roller skates, like they're like this tiny, like this tiny. Also, I can also see two people here. Looks like they're on a picnic going on, and it looks like a boy here is like maybe he's about to do a cartwheel on his skate. That is so funny. And also, there's like other people here. One of them are climbing on the trees and walking and skateboarding. That's cool. What if they picked me up and carried me? This is the shockingest part. High above the park. What if I could fly? Abuela would wonder where I was, swooping like a bird. I'd call to her. So this is the shockingest part of this book. She is flying. So I automatically know that this is a fiction book because who can fly in the park? Only when there's a tornado outside, like literally, or high winds or something. And there's like other people here below her. Looks like she likes adventures. Then she'd see me flying. Rosabella the bird. Rosalba el pájaro. So that means like the bird is like beautiful and stuff. she'd say. Ven, Abuela, come, Abuela, I'd say. Si quiero volar. So that's something that you can say in Spanish and stuff. Abuela would reply as she leaped into the sky with her skirt flapping in the wind. So this is Abuela here. And she looks like she's also starting to fly. This is a really adventurous book. So I'm learning a new language here, and I'm also really, so that's why I chose this book and stuff. We would fly all over the city. Mira, Abuela would say, pointing. And I'd look as we soared over parks and streets, dogs and people. This definitely looks like downtown to me. Like downtown is really busy. Cars, dogs, people, houses, buildings, offices. Yeah, so. And restaurants and so much more. Hotels, motels. Hotels, like, the restaurant motel is like where you like go if you like were on an vacation or something. Yeah, I know it's definitely downtown because look how busy it is. And they're like flying in the air. We'd wave to the people waiting for the bus. Buenos dias, we'd say. Buenos dias. Good morning, they'd call. Up to us. We'd fly over factories and trains. So as the text says, Buenos dias means good morning. So here it looks like they're flying over the factories, the trains, and they're saying good morning to the people, which is Buenos dias. Buenos noches is the opposite of Buenos dias, which is like good night. And glide close to the sea. Cerca del mar, we'd say. We'd almost touch the top of waves. So cerca del mar means like they're going to like touch almost like the top of the waves and something. So like looks like this is like a sail for Grandma, and they're like sailing across the sea, ocean. Abuela's skirt would be a sail. She could race with the sailboats. I'll bet she'd win. I think they're definitely gonna win because this definitely looks like a sail, like literally. And they're also gliding. They're not like, they're like flying, so they obviously will go faster than the boats. But like, yeah, the sail makes it even more faster. So, well, that's nice to hear. We'd fly to where the ships are docked and watch people unload fruits from the land where Abuela grew up. Mangoes, bananas, papayas, those are all Spanish words. So are rodeo, patillo, and burro. Maybe we'd see a cousin of Abuela's hooking boxes of fruit to a crane. We saw her cousin Daniel once unloading and loading the ships. So here, mangoes, bananas, and papayas are also Spanish words. I love papayas and mangoes and bananas. So yeah. I know what burro means. Burro is like, like a donkey. I do not like donkeys. They are really stink. So this is Abuela's cousin, which is Daniel. His name is Daniel. Looks like he's loading up the ships. Those look like papayas to me. There's like a picture of like two people. Maybe they're delivering it to those two people, and they're like just, the cranes are like taking it and loading it to the ships. Those ships are going to go to a city and they're going to mail it to them. Oh, there's also boxes here that have like mangoes, papayas, bananas. Those are so yummy. I also love watermelon. Out past the boats in the harbor, we'd see the Statue of Liberty. Me gusta, Abuela would say. Abuela really likes her. I do too. We would circle around Liberty's head. and waved to the people visiting her. That would remind Abuela of when she first came to this country. So, New York is actually a country, and looks like they're like saying, "Hi, how are you doing?" I never knew that you can go up the Statue of Liberty and go into like these windows here. Well, I've been to New York, but I never went that high on the Liberty. Well, I think I was only 5 years that time, and I was like really scared of heights. And they're flying. That's the most shockingest part. Vamos al aeropuerto, she'd say. She'd take me to the airport where the plane that first brought her landed. Cuidado, Abuela would tell me. We'd have to be careful as we went for a short ride. So this is like the aeroplane here, and you can see Abuela and Mira hanging over there. And also in the windows, it looks like people in there. There's like this window here. She's like sticking her whole head through the window there. So yeah, I know you guys can see it because they're like so small, like literally so small. And they do have to be careful because airplanes could be a little dangerous. Then we could fly to Tio Pablo's and Tia Elisa's store. Pablo is my uncle, my tío, and Elisa is my aunt, my tía. She'd be surprised when we flew in, but they'd offer us a cool lemonade. Limonada. I said lemonade instead, but it's actually Spanish. Flying is hot work. It said hot work, but I thought it was hard work. Pero quiero volar más. Abuela would say. She wants to fly more. I want to fly more too. Sometimes I get airplane sickness and stuff, but lemonade in this book is amazing. And then in Tio and Tia's store. Oh, this is my favorite part. We could fly to Las Nubes, the clouds. One looked like a cat, un gato. One looks like a bear, un oso. One looks like a chair, un silla. Descansemos. Un momento, Abuela would say. She wants to rest a moment. We would rest in our chair. And Abuela would hold me in her arms. With the whole sky, our house, nuestra casa. So it does look like their house because they have a chair, and they're like, it's cloud. They're cloud chairs. Like, they're so soft, you can like automatically just sleep in it because it's so nice and fluffy and soft. They have like a cat, which is the gato, the bear, which is the oso, and the cloud, the chair, which is the silla, the cloud. Everything is clouds. They're in the clouds, which I would wish that I was in right now. We'd be as high as airplanes, balloons, and birds, and higher than the tall buildings downtown. But we'd fly there too, to look around. So actually in this one, they look really, really high. Because this is downtown here. These like 3 buildings that are here look like the tallest building, especially this one here. And they're like really high. We could find the building where my father works. Hola, Papa, I'd say as I waved. And Abuela would do a flip for fun as we passed by the windows. Like, that is like so crazy. Every single like child or people or whoever it is should have seen them like flying in the air. I'm pretty sure they were reacting like, those are such crazy people. How did they fly in the air? She's also meeting her dad here. So she's just saying hola papa, which is like hi dad. And this is Abuela. She's like doing a flip for fun, you know. I think they're just imagining. Maybe like they're actually still on the floor and like they were just walking everywhere. They just, you know. But they actually sat in the flight and went to New York. Mira, I hear Abuela say. Look, she's telling me. I do look. And we are back in the park. So they're back at the park. So this is definitely downtown here because so many people are busy there. And this is a park here. The park looks really nice. We are walking by the lake. Abuela probably wants to go for a boat ride. Vamos a otra aventura. So it's like they're gonna go on another adventure. Like Abuela saying, let's go, time for an adventure. She says she wants us to go for another adventure. That's just one of the things I love about Abuela. She likes adventures. Well, I love adventures too, but I think that's too much for my grandmas. Well, they do take me to the park. And we do like go by the lake sometimes and see the ducks and the fishes and stuff. And we did go to the zoo sometimes. I went to the zoo sometimes with my grandmas and they were here. Abuela takes my hand. Vamos, she says, let's go. So vamos means let's go, as the text said. And here they are. They're going on for another adventure on their yellow boat. I can see like kites that are reflecting on the water here. And yep, I think that's it. And this is just a glossary here. And yep. Okay, so the end. I chose this book because it's really nice and stuff. It has Abuela. My grandmas are really special to me. So I also chose this book. I also showed a picture of my grandmas in the last book that I posted already. It was the grandma. It was called the grandma book. And yeah, I really like this book. The illustration and the writing are really nice. And it's also fun for me to learn a new language with this book, which is Spanish. So I hope you like this Abuela book, which is like a grandma book. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Bye, and have a great day.